G'day guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this from. I'm here with my cousin, Alex again. Say hello, Alex.
Bonjour.
Yeah, great, nice.
Learn French.
We're having another exciting morning today. We are on the LOMAC 12.5 Grand Turismo. So you've seen a couple of videos already on the channel with the LOMAC brand. I think you probably already know I'm quite a fan of the quality of this build. And so we'll see what the Grand Turismo is all about. This particular model, whereas on the Adrenalina that you've seen before, if you haven't, I'll put a link coming up on the screen now, have a look at that. That's more of a day boat. The Grand Turismo has overnight capacity. So we have a cabin and a toilet, a little bit more of a touring style of boat. So this one, it's pretty hot. We've got the triple Mercury 300s, V8s on the back. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I think I've pissed off the boys already by making them just travel in the cabin downstairs. So we've changed the plan now and they're on the back seat. So they weren't expecting that. That wasn't the way to start their Sunday morning. So we'll do it a little bit more comfortably this time. So I do have the safety on. I've got my triple keys just here. I've got the new Mercury throttle, which I saw yesterday. This is a new throttle base. I've not seen this before. It doesn't have the little readout screen like I saw on one of my previous tests. So I assume that's some sort of option. I can't really tell you at this time because yesterday's one, it was in Italian. We've got the joystick control by Mercury. I've got the engine diagnostic display up here. I'll talk about the rest of the dash in the walkthrough video. I've got my speeds just here. I've got my revs just there. I'm currently in active trim mode. No, I'm going to turn active trim mode off in manual trim mode. This boat's got about 5.2 ton displacement with triple motors. Fuel capacity is about 650 litres, water in 2 tanks. We've got a 60 and a 40 litre tank. How much do we have on board? Don't know, so we'll find out. Yeah, I'm just going to bring the boat up through the rev range nice and slowly. Everyone okay sitting down holding onto their phones? We're not going to go too fast just yet. I'm just going to feel this hull. So it's a deep fee hull, no steps or anything too tricky. We get stabilisation from the tubes and, you know, it's a ridiculous amount of performance, but I think the LOMAC with the Grand Turismo range, they're combining it or aiming it at someone who wants to do a bit of touring. So it's all about comforts and being, there you go. So I'm just increasing my height there with the step. It's all about comfort, going places and finding sort of destinations. How are you there, Ali? You comfortable?
Pretty good. Can't see over, but I'm not driving.
Yeah, look, you are, I'm short and you're even shorter. So there's a little step that I've just elevated myself on. So I'm just doing a cruising speed right now at 2,800 revs. That's just giving us 20 knots, quite leisurely. There's an incredible amount of power with these motors. So we'll just work our way up through the rev range, taking it up to 3,000 revs now. 3,000, actually went up to 3,100. That's giving us a 25 knot speed range. The boat's attitude is leveled out there a little bit. Got a couple little waves here. I can adjust this seat, but one thing's worth noting, you've got to have a 6-pack if you own this boat, because it's not a great deal of space between the wheel and the leaning post. So if you don't have a 6-pack, you'll get one. So I feel like the 12.5 Grand Turismo, it's good for your health.
Yep.
So you reckon? It'll encourage you to watch what you eat, because everyone's going to look at you anyway, because it's a real head-turning kind of boat, and they'll encourage you to watch what you eat and be sensible. So I'm just putting the boat through a gentle left-hand turn here, and I'm just doing that at 27 knots. We don't need to go too fast just yet. And I'll increase speed, all clear around. I might turn my hat back soon. At the moment, it's worth noting, I'm on the stand-up post, but the wind does not start until this angle just here, and then I've got wind there. So I'm actually okay with this hat on. I've just increased my speed to 29.5 knots at 3,300 revs. Feels good. And you got a grab handle there if you needed. Where else would you hold on, Ali?
Probably on the side here, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
Got my feet up.
All right. So if I accelerate the boat just a little bit. Okay, so that's got us up to 4,000 revs. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a trim up. And that's at 36 knots. Very comfortable. Very comfortable. This T-top's giving us like a reasonable amount of protection. You've got a window just here. The visibility is so far exceptional. You know, when you go through these turns, I'm transitioning off the step. You holding on there, Ali?
Yep.
Yeah, so, I mean, for me, my forward visibility is an issue on this boat because I'm a short man, so I do have to get up on that step. But at 35 knots or more, the attitude levels out a little bit, so it's okay. So now we're just going to start to increase the speed a little bit. Everyone's good. So that's 4,000 revs and climbing now. "37 knots, 38 knots. Pat back.
This is quick.
5,000 revs, 43 knots, giving a little trim up. Heaps of speed in this thing. You hold on there, Ali. We've got a couple of waves coming from the side here. We're going to run out of runway soon. Heaps of pickup.
Wow.
We just hit 46 knots. We have more left in the rev range. I'm just going to go through these waves. A couple of waves here, guys. I'm going to go round to the left, coming off the power. So look, this is comfortable. This is what I would expect of a day boat. I feel cool. I've got blisteringly fast speeds. Everybody appears to be dry at this point in time. So let's now give it one fast run. I might do... No, I'm going to actually turn down waves. Oh, no, we'll see how we go.
Last minute decision.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we'll get out of this chop here. So I feel this boat is so lively. You do want to be a moderately experienced driver to take this through its paces. Let's face it, 900 horsepower at your disposal, low gunnels to the side. This is the style of boat that if you weren't really confident in your abilities, you could put yourself in a funny situation. The amount of horsepower available to us with these 900 horsepowers, it is exceptional. It's a lot of fun.
Yep.
It gets you from A to B in a lightning quick time, and that's what a boat like this is designed for. But if you are new to boats, perhaps start with a smaller LOMAC before you go getting into the 12.5, because the throttle response, we're going to do one quick acceleration, hold on. The throttle response is lightning quick. We're going to get through these waves first, 1, 2, 3, and another one, and 3, 2, 1, accelerate. Like, look at that. 47, 48, 50 knots, and climbing. So, that's what I'm talking about. For those who can handle it, for those who know how to drive, they are going to have exceptional amount of fun on this. They're going to get from A to B with cruising speeds at 35 to 40 knots. Absolutely easy peasy. They're going to look cool when they come into port. It's an impressive, good looking thing, and you've got the ability to overnight. But I do believe this is a style of boat that's not for the faint-hearted. Like, this is the sort of boat that you want to, you really want to focus a style of boat like this on the experienced driver, because it is a boat designed for experienced people. If you're interested in this boat, you want to learn a little bit more, we're about to film a walkthrough. So We're going to go find a little castle or a nice background over there, and stay tuned. That video is going to be coming separately. Just got to say, guys, if you like what I'm doing, if you get value out of these videos, consider subscribing, giving it a like, click on the bell notification so you will be notified when these videos come up live. And also, maybe consider supporting my Patreon. I don't accept money from factories or dealers for these videos. I make these, I fund this channel myself and with you. So if you like this style of boat test journalism, consider supporting it. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the LOMAC 12.5 Grand Turismo. She's a weapon, she's an animal, she needs taming, and you probably need a six-pack. But I think if you go for this style of boat, you're going to be that good-looking style of person.
Better than any gym membership, that's for sure.
Totally. All right, my name's Dan Jones. This has been Dan's Boat Life. Thank you, and I shall see you on the next one.